Destination Zero Carbon is a clean energy program developed for students in the 13 and 14-year-old age group. And through this program, which is multidisciplinary in nature, students will go through the learning of science, mathematics, geography, IT, design and technology. And there's exclusive focus on the environment.
So these lofty concerns that we have of the environment, things like global warming, things like climate change, these are issues that most students are relatively distant of. Our challenge was really to bring this home to the students and at the same time empower them with the right knowledge that puts them in a better state in the future.
To tackle climate change, we feel several actions must be taken simultaneously. One of these is about scientific innovation. And scientific innovation, unfortunately, we're in a race against time. And since the problem is global, we cannot just count on national or regional efforts. So Destination Zero Carbon is a program that's designed to go across borders and basically develop the next generation of innovators, entrepreneurs, and scientists that will be basically focusing their efforts on combating climate change. Those future engineers, scientists, and innovators are everywhere. In fact, they're sitting in a classroom right now. So our goal is to basically find them and go and foster them as the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Through this program, we are trying to promote environmental awareness so that students today, as they design this 120 scale car, they will be the future engineers that will be designing the cars that we will drive in the future.
The program that we have created was deliberately done in almost like a modular sort of a setting, but at the same time, these disciplines are weaved together in such a way that the whole context remains valid. Students are able to see through from mathematics to sciences seamlessly without losing the context of the environment. So what we do is in the program, a lot of hands-on activities are infused.
In one of the topics in mathematics, students will take what they already know in ratio and scale and apply it to how does ratio and scale affect volume. And after that, we will introduce density. So students at a very young age, they learn how to handle different materials and they will see how different materials will affect the weight of the car. And we have another lesson on chemistry where students will go deep into the periodic table. They will learn about the different elements, the different compounds, atomic structure, and also there will be a hands-on activity where they will do electrolysis. They will learn to harvest their own hydrogen and oxygen gas. There's another lesson on electricity. Here we are taking the electron and making it flow, as a result creating a current. So in this lesson, we not only learn about electricity, we learn about electric current, potential difference, and also the inner mechanism of the hydrogen fuel cell. In Activity 5, we have a lesson on earth science. So in this earth science lesson, students will have a high measure of hands-on activity, where they go deep into the greenhouse effect, how greenhouse effect contributes to global warming, and also we learn about alternative sources of energy. So the students will take all that they have learned in all these different lessons and apply it to the SolidWorks design. SolidWorks being the world's mainstream CAD software and design software used by engineers and architects and scientists worldwide. And it prides itself with its easy-to-use interface. Once the design phase is done, we will introduce a fabrication technology lesson. So over here, students get to witness how their different designs are being fabricated. And one good thing about this program is each student will actually bring a car home at the end of the program. So there is greater ownership. So once everything is done, the students see the fabrication, they put the car together, they will send the car for a race. So for this race, for the race within the school, we pick the top 10 cars in each class and they will have a face-off with one another, where we will pick the top champions to represent the school in the national finals.
As part of the team to develop the content of Destination Zero Carbon, I had the opportunity to be involved in moderating the content in the hope that my students will benefit from this program. Okay, my role in the team is to help ensure that the content of Destination Zero Carbon will excite my students because they are able to apply what they learn through Destination Zero Carbon in an authentic learning task.
Science indeed forms one of the major sections in the Destination Zero Carbon program. We were actually very excited to be able to have various activities to facilitate authentic learning in the classroom. The students' learning experience was certainly enhanced as there was a lot of application to real-life situations. For example, they learned how to use clean energy through hands-on experiences. This was very, very valuable.
We have worked with 3D Classwork in delivering SolidWorks program to our schools. This program actually is able to stretch our student thinking and broaden their horizons. The SolidWorks sustainability tools is able to weave into our curriculum. Using the tools, students are able to actually learn to be responsible designers. What kind of materials that they use and what kind of outputs will they produce.
The inaugural national finals of the Destination Zero Carbon Junior category inter-school competition took place at the Clean Energy Expo from 1st to 3rd November 2011. We have a few award categories. The very first one is the Destination Zero Carbon Fastest Car Award. This is followed by the Green Car Award, the Innovation Design Award, and the Presentation Board Award.
Made a model out of something like styrofoam, then after that we just shape it out.
So what is the origin of this material?
This one is from plastic bottle. Plastic bottle.
We designed the car using SolidWorks, and we had some research on aerodynamics to improve on the speed of the car and the stability of the car.
I found it interesting because I didn't know hydrogen can be used to power a motor.
If I become designer or engineer or something, I will choose more sustainable materials, more environmental friendly materials to build things.
The in thing now is on global education, how we educate our children, to design for sustainability. That means to develop products that are sustainable. And through this competition, we actually introduced a few things like, for example, life cycle assessment. We made use of SolidWorks Sustainability Express. It's a built-in software in SolidWorks, and with that software, the students are able to understand that as a designer, they actually can have a great impact on the environment by choosing appropriate materials, for example, like balsa wood versus steel, mass steel.
Okay, because design, you're supposed to create something out of nothing. So in this project, my main focus is not for them to win, but really is for them to do something for themselves. So there's very little teacher intervention. I'm only a facilitator. So all the design, all the thinking, everything has to come from the student. And for that, they take their ownership, and then they will do something for themselves.
I think 3D Classworks actually put in a lot of support for teachers like us. In fact, all the materials, all these kinds of things that they actually give it to us, so that the curriculum-wise, it's all prepared for us. So we don't have to go outsourcing about all this. Well, I must say it's a very intense and complicated technology involved. So thanks 3D Classworks for supplying all this technology to us.
I think this is really a great platform that our partner 3D Classworks have put together. Bringing science, maths, and technology together for the children to make something that they can see and they can raise. And while they are learning, they are having fun. I think to me this is very exciting, and I must compliment and congratulate 3D Classworks for being very passionate about reaching to the school and really getting hold of the young minds to be interested in engineering and to be interested about taking care of the environment for the future.
We hope that the program, Destination Zero Carbon, have met the objectives that we set in creating greater awareness among the youth of environmental issues, at the same time empowering them with the relevant know-how and knowledge. I am very confident that the program has impacted positively on the students. And now I look forward to replicating the benefits of the program to students around the world.